Well, good morning, Hoopty Army. It is old Big Mike out here at the Hoopty farm ish. And it's Mama Hoop. I know y'all missed us. So, we're back. Old Big Mike got cleared to kind of get back to work. Doctor gave me an option that I didn't know was an option on my behalf. He said, "Oh, just be smart." We'll see how that works out. But now that I am cleared to get back to work,
Mama has a chore list a mile long.
You hear that? Mama got a chore list a mile long. So we'll see how that chore list goes. But I hear you, Cowboy. We're coming. Cowboy said he's ready for his morning kibbles. So we're going to get out here on the Hoopty farm. Today, we're just going to we're going to let you follow along with how our day goes. And we're going to be getting back on cars, but I just got to let y'all know that this next bit is going to be kind of a balance between working on cars, working on the farm, and our new little venture that we got going on, which you'll see here in just a little bit. It's going to be fun. I think you'll dig it. So come on, let's go get it going. All right, so now we is going to get out here, and I hear Red. Oh, Red. There she is. She's coming. She says, "Where's my kibbles? I need my kibbles." Red, are you ready? Yeah, we're coming. Old buddy, he'll be up here directly. Mama, she don't let no grass grow under her feet. She ain't slowpoke like old Big Mike. We're going to get up here to the stables. Going to get some feed for the piggies. And we'll feed the horsies and all that. So, hang on. So, coming up on the future family fishery, which she's got a bit to go. She got to fill back up. But we got our duckies out there enjoying life. They got it pretty dang good. All right, come on, boys. Come on. You betcha. So, see, they're getting their little hoof treatment this morning. I know, Barry. This is Barry Boo Boo. He says he needs his love this morning. Little barn kitty. And there's Mala. Mala. This is a good girl. Who's a good girl? Mala's a good girl. That's right. So, here's the stables, aka storage. And got our hay storage here. We also got our hay storage up there. We got about 100 bales up there. And old Donald Trump here, my big orange tractor. Got our four-wheelers and our big old party barge that we don't use, but we need to. Hay baler, the new one that actually works. Wood splitter, my little fishing boat, and the blue goose undercover so we don't get chicken doo-doo all over it. And you see, right there, that's why you got to have you a good, hard-working woman right there. You love me, you got to say so, right? It was in the contract. Say good morning, bud.
Good morning to the masses.
This here is Cowboy. And he's just a biscuit burner, but Mama loves him. He's a good boy. Old Clifford, he ain't giving up until every little scrap of food is out of that bucket.
Roll it down the hill, sucker fish, he says.
Well, hello, duckies. You ready for some breakfast? Huh? Come on. Come on. Yeah, we give them just a little bit of corn. Come on. Come and get it. Oh, and there's Harley Dog, also known as our pond otter. That boy loves the water. Come on, buddy. And there's old Tater. What's up, Tater? You ready? All right, so now there's old Red, and this is Buddy Hackett. We have downsized on our pig operation, and we are down to just our 2 coonies. Come on, let me in. Come on, girl. You want fed? I know. They don't get no bigger than this. They are just good-sized little pigs. They're only about 200 pounds, 250, but they're also very, very well mannered. They are sweet piggies. They are not aggressive. They just love lovin's, and she loves cheese. But who don't love cheese? I mean, I guess if you're lactose intolerant, you don't love cheese, but she's a good girl. I don't have any cheese this morning, girl. Sorry about your luck. I know. So this is the view from up on the hill. One of the hills of our sanctuary. Yeah, it's pretty tough to wake up to this every day. And me and Mama, we go for our walk. We walk about 1.5 miles or so. Not too far, but we should do more because Big Papa's fat. But you know what? We'll get there. So, all right, onward with our walk. Okay, so we're almost to our halfway point. Walking down our little lane here, getting to our portion of the creek. This is our lower horse pen area. And yeah, also a hay field. And it's got really good grass, as you can see. And our horses really love it. We just got to be kind of careful with this for a while. We got to stay away from the fence because the power company came in here and sprayed all this. So, I mean, it's a kind of a double-edged sword. We don't have to clean our fence row as much, but it's not healthy for our horses either. So we got to stay away from that whenever we cut hay. And this is all washed down and all that Johnson grass. That stuff ain't good for nothing. And here's our little portion of the creek. Our property goes across the creek over there to that driveway and up the creek and around the bend and all that. And we'll take a little hop across the water, see if we can fall down in it. Woo! It's not much, but it's something. I just hate that all this gravel's piled up in here and makes it not of much use, except when we have our horses over there. I bring the tractor over here and scoop water here for the horses. See if you can see any fishes or crawdads down in there. Yeah, they're scooching around down in there. Yeah, there's a big old crawdad. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And just another little part of why we love it here.
What'd you change?
There's our river otter again. Boy, I tell you what, he's a pond otter when he's up at the house, but he's a river otter down here in the creek. Get in there, Tater. These dogs got it pretty rough. You know, they live a pretty rough life. See, he's tired. He's got to take a break. Been out running, chasing squirrels and whatnot. All right, so here we are back at the entry of Mojo Acres. I know it seems a little pretentious, but here's the dealio. I built these columns out of leftovers from jobs and did all the work myself. So while it looks like, you know, $1,000,000 or whatever, it's
Still
mostly
a blue house on top of the hill.
It's false advertising at its best. And the gates we bought off of Facebook Marketplace for $200. And so, yeah, it's really not as pretentious as you might think. And see, there's the blue goose on Big Papa's side and the horsey on Mama's side. So,
and we have acres.
We do have acres, don't we, Mama?
That's what we do.
Yeah, so anyway.
We may not be a ranch, we may not be a farm, but we are funny.
Yeah, maybe it's a funny farm. Yeah.
We could have done Mojo Funny Farm. Oh, it's so fun.
It would. All right, back on our walk. Got to pick up the pace, get that heart rate up. All right, so next on the agenda, we got back from our walk, and now, if you've been with us a while, you know we do a little bit of resale and whatnot as kind of a little side gig. And now we went to auction Saturday, picked up some stuff, got to take to our flea market booth. I picked up a box of cars at the auction, and so bunches of toys, wreath hitch, chain boomers, meter base, yeehaw, all that fun stuff people need. So we're going to take that up to our flea market, and we'll keep on moving. So we still got some pretty good color around here. Everything's changing. It's definitely fall. It's awful warm for fall, but I like it.
Yeah, 72 degrees.
Heck yeah, 72 degrees at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll take it. Man, I tell you what, ain't nothing like living in the Ozarks. Love it, love it. Cruising down Highway 90. Look at that beautiful red oak. Man. You hear that little beep, 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 beep. That's Mama's car telling her to stay between the lines.
Stay between the mustard and the mayonnaise.
All right, so Rustig Flea Market up here in Cassville, Missouri. We got our stuff all stocked up, ready to rock and roll. They are open for business. So off we go on to our next venture. All right, so here we are again with old Donald Trump here. And why? Well, this is the next part of our day. We got back from the flea market in town and all that mess, and had a little spot of lunch, and now we're fixing to start on a new venture. And we're going to take a little road trip with the tractor, and we'll show you when we get there. All right, so I'm about halfway there. I thought I'd pull over right here and show you guys something cool. We're right on the edge, Arkansas, Missouri. This is Missouri DD, where the pavement ends. Let this truck get by here. All right, so point of interest here, Potts Hill. This little historical marker right here. May want to pause, zoom in on that sucker and read that. It's pretty interesting about the skirmish that happened here that started off the Battle of Pea Ridge. Pretty cool stuff. We live in a cool area. A lot of history. All right, so we made it. Where are we now? Well, over here by buddy Patrick. Me and Patrick, we made this deal. This right here is what we made the deal on. Got us a Woodland Mills sawmill, little band sawmill. And, well, there she is. What do I know about this thing? What I watched on YouTube? Not a whole lot. So, Patrick bought this thing. And, as sometimes happens, his and his family's life took a little different direction than planned. And so, it's no longer feasible for him to deal with this at the moment. And so, he and I came to an agreement that was mutually beneficial. And this is going to be making it to the Hoopty farm. But from all the videos and stuff I've been watching on YouTube, I've been seeing people build them on platforms, build a platform under it so that working here instead of down here. And old Big Mike ain't getting no younger. So what I got to do now is I got to figure out if I can follow directions. I mean, I kind of saw what they were doing online, and I'm going to see if I can't cut a couple of logs into beams. The plan is I'm going to cut a bunch of beams and stuff, and then we'll take them beams over to the house and we'll build our platform there, and then we'll pick up the sawmill and take it there and put it on the platform once we got the platform built. Because I figured that's the smartest way to do it rather than, go buy beams. I mean, this is already set up to go. So I'll see if I can get it started, see what I can figure out. May not get a whole bunch of video today on this because, well, I'm just trying to figure it all out. But I'll be back here directly and we'll see what we end up with. I know she's a little loud, but anyway, I made my first cut. He had this old raggedy board here and I wanted to put a straight edge on it. She's pretty straight. So we're going to flip her over and see if we can't get the other sides. We'll see if we can't get this thing squared up. All right, I know she's loud, but I got her set up. That's 6 inches. I got it all ready to rock and roll, lined up. Here, I'll take a pass with you. There you have it. So the ones that have a little bark on the corners, that's all good. Because I got to have legs too, so, and I can also use the flat side for the top rail. I mean, obviously, it's not perfect because I don't know what I'm doing, but we're getting some lumber cut. So I got 2 more logs to cut over there. And we'll put them in our stack over yonder that I've been stacking up. And Then we get our butts back home. And so here is one of the other reasons that I wanted this mill in particular. Yeah, this log is 19 feet 2. We still got travel there and travel up there. I can cut up to a 22-foot log on this dude. So that's going to be handy. And so my first day is shortened a little. I broke my first band. Well, it happens. That's that learning curve I was telling you about. I kind of was hogging it a little bit and it went snap. But fortunately, we have more blades at the house. So anyway, I guess we're gonna head back to the hacienda and gonna call this a day. And yeah, at least we accomplished something. And this is gonna be what we're gonna be doing for a minute. So appreciate y'all following along with me and coming to see my silliness. And I guess we're going to leave it here for now. Do me a favor. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends because there's going to be a whole lot more of this stuff. Going to learn how to use this Woodland Mills HM126 Sawmill. And going to do some more farm stuff. Going to get on that 66 Charger. So, till next time, y'all keep watching. I'll keep working on something or another.